Hello, hello. How is everyone? Oh, I should make myself bigger. How's everyone's Thursday going? Hopefully everyone's doing great. Nai, hello, hello. Nothing, hello. Crow, hello. How are you guys? Oh, I can move you guys over a little bit. I think it's probably better if it's like this. Maybe. There we go. There. Well, actually, I hit 105 today. 105 Fahrenheit? Wait, what's 105 Fahrenheit to 2 Celsius? Oh my god, 41 degrees. How are you doing, Crow? I'm melting. Freedom units. Yeah, how are you surviving in that weather? Like this weekend for like me, for like in Canada, we're gonna hit like, what is it? I think it was 30, so 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm like not looking forward to that. So I don't know how you're dealing with like 105 degrees. Oh my god, that sounds deadly. We're in the chair. Yeah, this is like a new chair that that my family bought. It's so comfortable. I actually fell asleep in this chair in the middle of the day. It's so comfortable. Oh, yeah, it's a really good reading chair is what it is. Yeah, I gave you guys a good chair. I could have gave you this chair behind me. Wait. I could have gave you this chair. It would have been very uncomfortable for you guys, but I decided to give you guys a comfortable chair is what it is. It's been relaxing for me so far. That's good to hear. Yeah, like the past couple of days I've been just working on some things. So I've been going to sleep really late. So yeah. But I'm glad that you're having a wonderful, like, relaxing night. Welcome back from yeah, I was actually so dead. After coming back from the trip, I was like dying. I came home and I passed out and then I woke up and then sent my message afterwards. Because it was just like a really tiring light day. And it was hot too. So it's like just all of that put together. It's just like, yeah, I can't deal with this. Bunny, hello, hello, how are you? I got vaporized when I walked outside. Yeah, no, with that temperature, I wouldn't even go outside. Like, I'll only go outside when I need to. Oh, yeah, that weather sounds disgustingly warm. Have you at least been keeping hydrated though, Crow? Hopefully, you know, you're not getting any, like, heat stroke of any type. But yeah, the weather was really nice when I went. It was nice and sunny. But nighttime got really cold, surprisingly. So I was low-key like freezing, but it was okay. Yes, very hydrated. Good. That's good to hear. But yeah, I actually did more things this time around since it was nicer weather. I actually got a chance to go hiking, kind of, and went to like a, what was it, a pond? I think it was a pond. I don't think it was a lake. It was too small to be a lake. So yeah. So that was fun. Next time bring emergency jacket. Yeah, no, I actually have brought like a lot of clothes. Like I was wearing a lot of layers, but even with a lot of layers, you just, you know, you just get that chill. But yeah, I was literally bundled up head to toe. And I was still kind of cold. But I think it's also because it's it was like in the beginning of September. So usually September time in like Canada, it starts getting cold. So yeah. Yeah, but overall it was a nice trip. I was using a different tent this time around compared to my blue one from last time, so that was fun. There's a nice entryway because for some reason a lot of the what are they? The wasps were coming out this season. Apparently this is the season when all the wasps decide to come out and like kill everyone by stinging them. So that was a good add-on, so then we can make sure that nothing gets into like the tent before we like go in and stuff, which was nice. Seasons change are always rough to. Yeah, just getting like used to it. Like I have to low-key start to get used to like the weather getting colder. Because I have a feeling by mid-month we'll probably get below 0 degrees. What is 0 degrees in Fahrenheit? I should probably just keep this up. So it'll drop below 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So I have to start getting used to that again. Did you beat up some bears? No, I didn't. But apparently when I was there was like a lot of like coyote warnings. So I brought my dog with me and they said that we have to make sure that we keep an eye on our dog because there was like some coyotes just scoping out like pets for the last month. So I was like guarding my dog the whole time, which was kind of funny. But yeah, no bears. Good thing. So I didn't have to fight any bears and not get eaten by any bears. Didn't really see much wildlife except for like what, like chipmunks? I think they were chipmunks. They're not squirrels because they had really small short tails. So I'm assuming that they were chipmunks. Not dogs. I know. I had to like keep him in my arms the whole time because he doesn't really like being leashed. So then usually I usually kept him like right beside me or like the chair right beside me the whole time. So yeah, that was nice. Coyotes, got a BB gun so you can scare them off? No, we didn't. We had like a survival knife and some hatchets. That's all we had really. Oh, and bear spray. Well, we didn't really need to use it, so it was fine. But usually coyotes are pretty good if you're like in like a crowd of people. They usually don't like attempt to get near you. So that's a good thing. Oh yeah, I guess I should show the pictures. Where did I place them? Sounds like no cougars this time around. Yeah, there wasn't any cougars, thank goodness. But it's also a good thing because there was no males in our group this time around. My brother couldn't come. So even if there were cougars, the human type, we didn't have to worry about that. Animal type, that's also, we didn't have to worry about that either. Mom, hello, dang, I'm like, no, you're just in time. I didn't really get chatting that long, so you didn't really miss much. Must have not been happy hour. Yeah, apparently. But yeah, apparently, what I found out that all like national parks, when it's long weekends, there's no drinking or marijuana use. Because the last couple times I went, because I just assumed, oh, maybe it's just like this month that they're doing this thing. But apparently every time we went on a long weekend, that was a thing. Which is okay for me, I don't drink. So, but yeah. A lot of people were disappointed that they couldn't. I'm like, oh, not my problem. Yes, but pictures before I forget. There we go. I guess I can make it bigger. So this is just like, I don't remember what time I took half of these pictures. I think this was like the day after I got to the campsite. It was the morning because I think I woke up pretty early because it was pretty cold. And I took a picture of like the sun rising. Drink what, water? Yeah, I drank a lot of water when we went. No alcohol because alcohol was banned. Yeah, I ate a lot of food. It was mostly like 10% actually hiking and like 90% just like laying around the campsite and just eating. Eating and drinking like pops and stuff like soda and whatever. So yeah, it was a very lazy long weekend, most of it. Except for when I had to chop the wood. Apparently, I'm like the fire person in my family, so I always had to set up like the campfire and stuff. So that's why I also had to wake up early in the morning. So yeah, that was my only job. So that's a good thing because that means I didn't have to wash any dishes or cook anything. I just sat in front of the fire the whole time. You could have done that at home. No, I need the great outdoors. You know, it's not the same if I did that in my backyard. Um, but yeah, but the one thing that I was not expecting was like the whole bunch of wasps. Like they were swarming the site the whole time. I was so scared of getting like stung. And yeah, so the whole time I was like, when I was eating, when one came around, I literally ran away. I run away with my food. Hopefully they don't chase after me. But yeah, in a way I was fighting for my life too. Good job not burning the campsite. Hey. It's fine. If worst comes to worst, our tent is so far away. Our tent is so far away from the pit that even if it did go you know crazy, our tent will be okay, hopefully. Is what it is. But yeah, so that was the morning after. And then I took a little walk by myself because no one was awake. And I was just walking. Okay, I probably only walked like 5 minutes and I got scared of walking by myself in the woods. Because no one was awake and I was worried that something was gonna come jump me, be it an animal or a person. So I only walked like 5 minutes, took some pictures, and like ran back to the campsite. I'm like no trust in the great outdoors. Got a fire starter like a flint or no, we have like a blowtorch. My brother-in-law handed us a blowtorch, so that was an easier thing for me to set it up. Because before we had that, I actually had to do it with like a lighter and like newspaper and stuff, so that took longer. So a blowtorch I can just like, you know, blast it for like a good 5 minutes and it's good to go. I may have been a little fire happy and may have maybe used it as a weapon, but don't worry about that. When all your powers, because my powers aren't powerful enough. My powers versus a blowtorch? Of course I will pick the blowtorch. Lily, hello, how are you? This chair is really it is! Yeah, I fell asleep in this chair probably like at nighttime when I was like looking at the stars and stuff. I only woke up because it got too cold. It's funny because my sisters actually just left me. They all went into the tent and just left me on the chair. I think they told me that they tried to wake me up and I said something, so they assumed that I would come with them, and then apparently I didn't. I just went back to sleep. So yeah, don't count on my siblings to, you know, make sure that I get into the tent is the thing. I figured out life is brutal. You have to fend for yourself. Can't even trust your own blood. Your flesh and blood. I wouldn't hand you anything that uses fire, not gonna lie. Hey, it worked out. I handled all the sharp utensils, like the axe, like the blowtorch, like the hammer. You know, I was the one holding all of the weapons. Don't worry about it, it was good. It's not very orthodox, but blowtorch works. It does. Actually, after you use the blowtorch, you never go back to the normal way of making a fire, because then it takes forever. Because last time I did it the traditional way, I think it took me 20 to 30 minutes just to start a fire because it was taking forever. And a blowtorch literally took me like less than 10. You instantly with me right now? No. I don't know what you're talking about, okay? Next picture. I have more pictures of the forest when I was running through it. I sure can't make it in the wild. It depends. That's nothing. That's something I see your big sister would do. That's the thing. They all did that. I went with all my siblings except for my brother, and they all just left me in the chair. I'm like, wow, I see how it is. Nothing to worry about. Just playing Terraria in real life. Basically, you know, I gotta chop down like the wood pieces because they were too big, and I'm like, great. Did I struggle with that? Yes, my noodle arms do not have enough strength apparently to break a log. So it took a while, but that's beside the point. There's no way you were handling it. I was, okay? I was the designated fire person. That means I had to handle the axe with the firewood. And I was the only one who remembered to sharpen them. I'm the one that makes sure that all of our like camping gear is tip-top shape, okay? I actually had to sharpen the axes because we brought multiple of them and all the other stuff. So I was sitting in like my garage, when was it, like Friday? Like a freak, just like grinding down a axe in my garage with it open, and people were just walking by looking at this crazy girl sharpening an axe. Sounds like Astra is ready for apocalypse. I don't know if I'll survive. That's the thing. You tell me to make a fire, I can probably do that. You tell me to fight some zombies, no. I'll be the first one to just lay there and it's like, just eat me. I can't deal with this, alright? I can't run fast enough to get away from you. And my noodle arms can't swing an axe to lop off a head, so just take me. Magnesium fire stars are pretty. Oh, I heard that they were good too. I never actually ended up buying any because, you know, blowtorches work best. And I'm never in situations where I would actually need to use it. Middle child? That's the thing. I'm technically not really the middle child. I'm like the second youngest, but I'm always the one that makes sure that we're prepared for things. So yeah, that's usually my job, to make sure we got everything prepared. Everything is like ready if we go out and stuff. I'm the worrywart of the family. I make sure that everything's there. Survival. I don't know. In real life, I don't think I'll survive. Your neighbors won't ever with you now. Hopefully, next thing you know, I might get a call from like, you know, I have like a police officer knocking on my door. It's like, ma'am, we have concerns that you're hoarding weapons and sharpening them. What are you doing with them? And I'll be like, don't worry about it, officer. Oh, yeah. And then this is more pictures. I have to move it more. Maybe I should shrink myself. I don't know. But yeah, it was also a nice picture. It was really nice and sunny for these pictures. For as much of a indoorsy person you are, you have a lot of survival skills at the ready. Yeah, like I know the knowledge, but if I ever actually have to use it in like a survival situation, I don't think it would work out. Is what it is. Tell the zombie you're not nutritious enough for them. It's your best bet to survive. But do zombies actually understand normal speech, communication? They might bite first, think later, you know? And by that rate, if you bite me once, just might as well just, you know, just eat the rest of me, okay? I don't want to survive with this pain. Like, I'm like the worst with pain. So it's like, just kill me now. I don't want to deal with this and struggle. Ma'am, you're under arrest for something for some suspicious activity, basically. Yeah, it's funny because like I had them all laid out. It kind of looked creepy if someone was walking by, because then I had like 3 axes laid out on like the floor, And then I had like a survival knife with me. Like it's a small like pocket knife, but I was checking if it was like sharp and stuff. So if someone walked by, they would be like, the hell is wrong with you? So yeah. Now that I think about it, if I walked by someone doing that, I would walk really fast. I would basically do not make eye contact and run home. If I saw someone do that. Do you think the zombies in the Minecraft movie are just gonna be green jacket? Oh, yeah, I wonder that. I saw the trailer that you post not. Yeah, the sheeps look freaking creepy. So I don't know how that's gonna turn out. The Minecraft movie seems questionable. And like how are like the villagers and the villagers gonna look in it? Like are they gonna be blocky too since the sheep is blocky? Who knows? You'll be a zombie too, don't worry. Zombies taste first, reason out later. Yeah, like do they ever think about it? When you watch a zombie movie, do they ever pause and think about who they're gonna eat first? Nah, they just run for the slowest one and just like chomp down on them. Speaking of the Minecraft movie, I realized that Jason looks like he cosplayed wait, because of his hairstyle. Wait, who's Jenna blah blah blah. Oh, her. Okay, I just didn't know her name. The one that plays Wednesday, right? Yeah. Ah. All three actors weigh over 22 k. Yeah, I didn't actually weigh them, but they didn't feel that heavy. Okay, when I say axe, okay, they're more like hatchets, okay? They're not like the long stem ones. I should probably get one of those. Like the normal axes, because they'll probably be easier to like chop wood. But I had like 3 hatchets is what it was. Piglins are like the dwarf orcs. The sheep and the llamas are ugly. Yeah, yeah. They're. I don't know how well that movie's gonna be. Okay. Let me see. Minecraft. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, maybe it's also because he's wearing like a pink blazer. What is this? It's a leather jacket or a pink thing, so it doesn't really help. So no, I see what you mean. Jesus, he does kind of. Astra with the double blade battle axe. Yeah, didn't you know I'm a pro at axe throwing? That is a sport that I excel at. Hatches still look quite threatening. They are, but not as threatening if someone is holding like a straight up like long axe and they're chasing after you. You know, there's more distance that they can hit you with. Small axes for a small girl. Basically, I think that was the mindset of all of us because these axes, like, I don't know why. Every couple of years when we go camping, we think that we need to buy a new axe because we misplaced the old one. And then when we buy it, we end up finding it. So this is why we have 3 of them, in all honesty. Because we forget where we placed the other one and we buy a new one. But yeah. What else do I have? Oh, more pictures of the forest. Personally, I'm more of an across the map tomahawk kind of guy. Tomahawks do look cool though. But I don't think you should trust me with it, is what it is. But yeah. What else do I have? Oh, more pictures. This one has like a little So we went to like we wanted to check out this really big lake, but when we got there it was so packed. There was so many people and it was so hard to find like a parking spot. So we literally parked so far away, walked to it, and we figured out that it wasn't even the main lake. This part was only the part where people like get into like the lake, where they get onto their paddleboard and then they paddle upstream to the lake. And there was like nowhere to sit, so we're like, okay, we're leaving now. But yeah, sadly we couldn't go to any of like the pretty lakes and stuff because it was too packed with people. And I swear, when there's like, I feel like when it's like that, no one knows how to drive. There were so many people who were just parked like in a random spot on the middle of like the highway. And so you're blocking up the whole road. I don't understand. Like they just make a parking spot. And it's just like, this is so dangerous. And then you have people who are like standing in the middle of the road, and this road is like you're going, wait, I have to convert kilometers into miles. Okay, so yeah, so like the highway, most people go like it's usually like 100, but people go like 120 kilometers, so it's like around like 75 miles. I think that's what the conversion is, and they're just standing in the middle of this highway. I'm like, buddy, I don't want to witness murder here, but if you do get run over, you kind of deserve it, kind of thing. Which is she's dual wielding the axes and holding the third one in her mouth. Once they find them. Oh my god, I'm just picturing that like a gremlin with an axe in each hand and one in their mouth. When I have time, maybe I should draw that. That sounds like a really funny thing to draw. Shigas, hello, how are you, Shigas? Hopefully you're having a wonderful evening or morning, depending on where you are. I'll just spawn and throw them at the sky and wait for success. People, I don't know about you, but a free space is the parking spot. Yeah, it was so bad. Wait, they double park in the yeah, well, okay, like the thing is, like the highway, there's only enough room for like one car. And the thing is that you can try to fit a car on the side if you're like half on like the road, half off. But then if you're off the road, you're kind of like, you only got maybe like a foot before it goes onto a cliff. Like you're falling off of a cliff. And they still park it there. I'm like, you know what? If I wanted to be an asshole, I can try to tip over your car and your car can roll down the cliff. Because you park it like that. Which was like ridiculous because like a lot of people were doing that. I'm like, I don't know if this is a smart idea. But yeah, people were questionable. And then some people, because there's like some spots where it's like it goes in more, so there's actually spots where you can park a vehicle, but some people parked it weird and then people double park it, so the car that got there first can't get out. I'm like, well, too bad for you, I guess. It was just chaotic is what it was. Astra wishing bad things to happen to people. Okay, if you saw these people, you would think so too. Okay, Jesus. This dude was literally standing in the middle of the highway, smoking. I think he was vaping, but he looks like such a douchebag. He was just standing in the middle, just chatting with people. I'm like, and cars are like flying by. I'm like, do you own the road, dude? It's like, really. Yeah, he looked really douchey. That's all I can say. He had like this like wife beater on, and he had like, yeah, these really cringy sunglasses, and yeah, I don't know, he just screamed very douchey. So that's what it was. The worst part is some people do those things because they think the view is nice. My car is enjoying the view. Yeah. Your line car is weighing over 100 kg, and if you keep telling me you got okay, but that's the thing. If your tire is right where like where like the road, not the road, the ground meets the cliff, if I really try, I can probably just use momentum, and I just only have to tip it a little bit, and then gravity will do the rest. That's the thing. I just need to like seesaw it a couple more times, and I'm pretty sure that gravity will take it down the cliff, is what it is. I know physics. I did not do good in physics, but I'm assuming that's how it works. You know, momentum and whatnots. We're not the same, Astra. Don't put me. Don't put this on my character. If you were in my shoes, you would do the exact same thing. I'm just saying. I think this is the most I heard Astra complain about other people. Yeah, I'm usually pretty good with just like people being stupid, but I feel like, yeah, when you're out in the great outdoors, people just do the most stupidest things, because I guess there's like less people to like rat on you, like there's less policing, so that you just assume that you can do whatever you want, so people become stupider, is what it is. You're gonna break yourself with all that momentum. Someone with a vape and white beater tea. Yeah. Well, yeah, you know what? It's just like, I don't know. It's just, he just looked really, really douchey, is all I'm gonna say. First of all, I wouldn't be in your shoes because you have no legs, and second, I wouldn't. Wow, bringing up my non-existent legs. I see how it is. The slander. Okay, it's not slander because I don't have any, but still, why you gotta always bring them up? Okay. But it's reasonable to be mad. So many people don't give AF and do whatever they want. Yeah, I feel it's just the worst. Natural selection would normally have a field day with those types of people. I know! This is what happens when science is too advanced. This is what happens. Natural selection can't do its job anymore. Finally she gets it. It's not slander. If it is true, I'm so proud. Only with the leg part. I refuse to agree with you about the child abuse of any sort and elderly abuse and whatnot. Okay, I have not done any of that. Vent your frustration, girl. Yeah, it was just that one day when we were actually going out to actually try to get to like any like lakes and stuff. What else do I have? Oh yeah, more pictures of like mountains. Lovely, lovely. Nice favorite pictures. That's my drink of water. Yeah, it's been really warm today too, so the upstairs office area was pretty warm. So, on the same token, I'm also screwed if natural selection was able to act freely. Okay, not gonna lie, natural selection will probably take me out too. Be it that I don't have any physical strength whatsoever. So, yeah. I won't be the first to go. I'll probably be the next in line after they got rid of all the super weak individuals. We have the VODs. I don't know what you're talking about. What VODs? I need the timestamp of the specific moment of these things. I don't know what you're talking about. Your crimes are either recorded or self-admitted. In some cases, both. Please tell me you found animals like the bear. No, there wasn't any. There were a lot of chipmunks, is what there was, but no mooses or bears, or coyotes. There were coyote warnings, so I had to strap my dog to my waist the whole time in case a coyote came through and like snatched him because he's so tiny. But yeah, no wildlife of any sort. Oh, except for wasps, if you count those. Wasps were everywhere. But yeah. Oh yeah, this is the other pond we got to afterwards. Parking in the parking lot was also a pain in the butt because some idiot decided to park in a spot that you're not supposed to. Because usually the parking lot you can go in one way and come out the other way, right? It's almost like a U formation, so cars can park in the center and cars can park on the side. But some stupid car decided to park where you're supposed to turn to the other side to get out. So we didn't know that, so we basically went all the way through and the car was parking, like, blocking the way. So we had to, like, you know, reverse the way out, and there was just so many people, so many cars. And yeah, and then we finally found a spot to park, but that was also a really stupid parking lot to try to park in. People, yeah, see, there was a lot of people everywhere. But yeah, this pond, I think it was a pond, it was really pretty. The water was super cold. I kind of just put my foot in there. I'm like, nope, it's too cold for me, that's enough. Ooh, mountains, yeah, the mountains are really pretty. They were like really close by. But yeah, a whole bunch of kids were playing in the water. It didn't seem that deep, so that was nice. But yeah, a lot of people were like barbecuing and stuff. Some people had like a crazy, like they were doing some crazy like Asian like barbecue stalls in some of them. Just like having like a field day with all these like charcoal grills and just grilling up a storm. And it was like, dang. That must be a lot of stuff to lift over here. Was there some event happening? No, it was just long weekend. Long weekend, apparently everybody likes getting out of the city and going to like, nature. So yeah, everybody was just out because we weren't really that far away from the city. I think it was only like an hour drive out of the city, and you hit like these like mountain areas, so it wasn't that far. So a lot of people just do a day trip out and drive out and then go back home afterwards. So yeah, there was just like a lot of people. It was super hot. I was like burning up because there wasn't any shade around the area, so it was just like straight up the sun is just beating down on you. So oh, and then this is more shots of the same lake. There's like these little bridges that connect these like little floating island bits or whatever in the middle. So that was cool. Summer is ending, so it's understand. Yeah, and there's that too. Especially in like where I live in Canada, like winter is literally gonna happen probably. End of this month. Usually by the end of this month or early October is when we start getting snow. So yeah, basically that was probably the last long weekend of like summer before snow hits. So yeah. Oh, apparently in 10 days it's the first anniversary of the infamous. Why you gotta bring that up? That was a lapse of judgment. Only some people know about that. Most people in membership probably remember it. What I mean, that never happened. See, yeah, it never happened. I don't know what you're talking about. Which actually, because it was twice. I don't know what you're talking about. And that never happened. I see no existence of it anywhere. It's kind of funny how that was a thing. How might I search for this moment? It may or may not have had happened in like the first membership stream is what happened. Maybe, but I don't recall is what it is. Anyone found anyone directed? No, no, it did not happen. I don't know what you're talking about. For those not in the loop, it's a wow. I believe the exact wait. Jesus, how do you remember the exact date of this membership stream? How do you remember these dates? I don't even remember half the dates. Just click the handy dandy free, yeah, my button next to her channel. And you'll find the VODs. Yeah, quote unquote free. It's totally. When it tells you input like your credit card number, it's just trolling you, you know? It's just making sure that you can read, is what it is. Skybreath! Hello, how are you, Skybreath? How's your Thursday going? Hopefully you're having a wonderful Thursday. You got that elephant memory? I know, I kind of wish I had that. I swear I have like a goldfish memory. I remember mentioning this Discord, so I looked up the comment and it says today's stream and the date. But that's a lot to like scroll through just to find like the specific date though. I guess you can probably search it in Discord, right? Discord can allow you to search like keywords. But still. Just thinking about it gives me like secondhand embarrassment. I don't even know what it's called anymore. Like secondhand, third hand, whatever it's called. I'm just embarrassed now. Alright, next picture. And you said it again a couple seconds later. Okay, well, I got trolled because apparently someone in chat said that they didn't hear it the first time. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess. And then afterwards, I'm like, okay, that's it. That is too much for me. Oh yeah, and then this is like the other side. This is where just all the trees are. And then just like, yeah, a whole bunch of people were on like their little paddle boards and like, yeah, paddle boards. I'm like, was there any like boats? No, it was too small for boats, so it's just paddle boards the whole time. Nothing is impossible. I'm doing good. Today was rainy at times, so I practice music most of it. How are you? I'm glad you're doing good. It seems like you guys, it seems like you always get rainy days, but now on Thursdays. Because it seems like every time you drop by on Thursdays, you're always telling me that it's either like a rainy day or like you had some rain. I'm glad you're doing good. Hopefully you got a lot of music practice in. But I'm doing pretty good. It's been a pretty good day. It's been pretty warm. The whole week I've been just tired because I've been working on some stuff. And, you know, when you get absorbed into it, you forget the time. And I've been working on it till probably like 2 or 3 in the morning. And then it's like, I gotta go bed. But overall, I'm doing good. For you, it's just embarrassing. Oh, it's just embarrassing because it was you who did it. Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, it's just full-on embarrassment the whole time, just thinking about it. It's like, oh my god, can't believe I did it. It was lucky. It probably was. I had a feeling it was probably lucky. If she did, then she can do something more. No, that's the thing. Just doing that was embarrassing. Think about like some people who go straight into like the full on like I don't what is it like the mommy voice and stuff. I don't know if I can do that. I think I'll just crack up and be like I can't. Even just practicing ASMR, I was already like I can't, guys. Oh, but I do have to still schedule the 800 celebration stream. I haven't figured out when to do it. I've been kind of like, I don't know, low-key like not stressed about it, but nervous about it. So I haven't really planned it. So hopefully it'll be this month if I can like figure out a day, because that means we have to do that, and then I have to figure out membership stream for this month. And it's like, what to do for all of this. I believe in you, give it a shot. That's the thing, I don't know if I can. I think I'll just crack up. Like people who can do like the ARA voice, it's like how? I feel like I'll just sound like a gremlin. I'll just sound like a gremlin trying to be someone I'm not. I happen to be low energy most of the time. That's because I gotta have a full tank when tapping into my hater energy. You're just conserving it until you need to, like, you know, go full on Super Saiyan with it. I see how it is. I had something else in mind, but I know you won't do it. Yeah, you know me by now that you most likely know that I won't do some of these things that other VTubers will do. Hopefully it's on a Saturday. Yeah, it'll most likely be on a Saturday, so then more people can join in and stuff. Because we'll probably do a little bit of like ASMR or try it, and then we'll go straight into like maybe gaming with chat, because we haven't been doing that in a long time. So we'll probably jump into that when I figure out the date. Oh, Barry, I gotta feed my cat and my cats and dogs first. Have fun, everyone. Yeah. Gremlin ASMR. I know, it'll be so cursed. It'll just be like a cursed ASMR where your ears just bleed. Like who needs hearing anymore at that rate? You know? I do believe she also said Aero once or twice. I don't think I ever actually like said it. Or if I said it, it wasn't actually in like a tone of voice. It was just me reading in this voice, because I didn't catch myself before reading the sentence. Plus you're close. Yeah, we just hit like what, 860, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, so we're slowly getting to 9. I don't know what I wrote for 9, but I think it was something about eating really spicy noodles. Yeah, eat some spicy noodles. I'm not looking forward to that. I feel like I'm gonna die. 900 is gonna be a thing in itself. So that'll be fun. I don't know, I feel like you have. Believe me, I would remember she did. She didn't yet. Yeah, I don't think I actually did it in the voice. I think I might have just like read it, and then that might have been the case. Like I got tricked into reading it. It's the same with like the other one, the cutesy one. But yeah. Astra dies on stream. I know, my celebration stream and also my last stream, because I'll be dead afterwards. Did you go camping twice recently? I'm losing. Yeah, I went camping last month. Okay, I went like camping 3 times. If you're counting this most recent one, it's like 3 times. So basically, like the last 3 months, I went camping every month. So yeah, that's what it was. Um, oh, what? The cutesy one? Yeah, you know what it is. You can't fool me into saying it. You know what it is. But anyways, okay, next picture. Oh yeah, this is a picture of the sky. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, me either at that rate. Maybe I'm just thinking things, you know? Uh... She must be sketchy. What I mean, processed food, I can't spell. Oh, wait. Oh, 900 minutes eating. Oh, processed food. Oh. I don't think I even read that one. I think I skipped it. But yeah, no, I was planning on eating the, what is it? The fire noodles? I might not eat like the full on, like straight up 2 times fire noodles because I think I'm gonna die. I heard that the, carbonara one is okay. It's better for people who can't deal with spice because I think I'm gonna die if I ate the 2 times spice one. You might hear me start tearing up, start crying on stream. Only did that once, so this would be the 2nd time. Is it 2nd? Maybe 3rd. I think I may have cried like twice on stream already. Or no, I cried once and got very emotional on the other one. But yeah. I'm as confused as when you said that one. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Jesus. I said nothing about tentacles. At all. I heard that too. See? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You just no. So about that camping trip. Yeah, about this camping trip. Look at the sky. Look how lovely the sky is. I took this because I was sitting on the comfy chair. And I'm like, since I'm looking up here, I should probably take a picture. It's so pretty. Wow. So lovely. And then I think the rest of them are just like nighttime pictures. Yeah, here, I'll blow them up so then you can actually see it better. Because sometimes it's hard to see. Like my camera sometimes does a good job of taking pictures of the sky. And sometimes it doesn't. Like this was like full on darkness except for like the red is coming from like the fire pit that was on. The 3 times spicy noodle is banned in Denmark for being too spicy. Yeah, I think we still have the 2-time one. I'm pretty sure I have some at home right now because my siblings like eating it. But yeah. It might be too much for my child palate. So, who knows? We'll wait until we actually hit that and see what I actually have at home. Because I don't want to buy, like, physically go out and buy, like, a whole pack. A pack of 4 and only eat one of them. Kind of thing. He said something about the lines of... Unless... Jesus, how do you remember this? I don't remember saying this. You must be imagining this, you know? It must be some deja vu kind of thing is what it is. The sky is surprisingly clear to see all the— Yeah, it was actually really crazy. Because by like, when you look up by yourself, you actually don't see all the stars. And when you take a picture, there's like, it's like in depth. Like there's layers of stars like overlapping each other. And it's really pretty. I think I have like maybe 5 or 6 pictures. 5 or 6 pictures of just like the night sky. Yeah, this one's better because then you can see like the gradient of the sky. in between. I think some of the pictures my hand was less shaky, so you can actually see like the dots for the stars instead of like just the blur of what it is. Banning because they couldn't handle it is crazy. That's the thing. Was it because they couldn't handle it, or if it was too spicy that it actually burns holes into like your stomach lining? Isn't that what it was? But Jay, hello, hello. How are you? How did you ward off Bigfoot? I don't know. Maybe the thing is, maybe Bigfoot was just, you know, observing us, finding an opportunity to like, you know, jump us. But maybe there wasn't any. I remember asking you what you meant by that, and then and you then implied I knew what you were. What? I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to say. I've yet to figure out what you would have possibly meant by that comment. Can you clarify what you meant with that? No, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Bigfoot is Canadian? I don't know. I think Bigfoot might be like a North American thing. And then maybe the Yeti might be like more Canadian. Like the oh my god, I can't say the word. Abominable? Struggle with English, the snow version of Bigfoot. If Bigfoot is Canadian, that explains everything. He's too shy, so every time like, you know, someone tries to take a picture of him, he's like, oh, sorry, gotta go. You also call it the Yeti? Yeah, the Yeti, and then some people call it the other guy, the other name. I guess I have to look up the timestamp and ask the general public in Discord. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Why, what's with the slander? What's with this, huh? I thought the Yeti was more a thing around Tibet. I think so. I think it's anywhere that has like a lot of like cold, like severe cold weather. Cause like if you go into like the northern part of like Canada, it's like always cold. I don't know if we ever have any sightings of the Yeti though. I think Bigfoot is more of like a North American thing. I don't think I ever heard anyone talk about the Yeti, but it's also, I'm not into like conspiracy theories as much. So maybe there's like a whole community of them in Canada who, you know, have weekly meetings about trying to find the Yeti at winter time. Who knows? What do I say about slander? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, and the Baba Yaga is a European thing, right? Yeah. I think, isn't that more of like a German? Is it a German or Italian thing? I feel like it's something like that. Isn't that the Migo or something like that? I don't know. But it's actually interesting, like, just learning about, like, urban myths and stuff. Because, like, or ghost stories. I don't know why I'm jumping into ghost stories, but it just reminds me of that. Because, like, the Chinese culture, we have, like, a lot of, like, ghost-related, like, superstitions? Is it superstitions? I don't know what it is. But, like, the reason, like, I wear slippers inside the house, right? Because I don't like walking around the house, like, barefoot and whatever. So when I go to sleep, when I put my slippers down, they can't face the bed. And they have to be, like, opposite to each other. I don't know how to explain it. So it would be, like, one slipper is facing forward, the other one is, like, the opposite way. So the heel is in the front and the toe is behind it, and it's never facing the bed. is because it's because growing up my mom told me not to do that because that gives like ghosts somewhere to stand and stare at you at night. Because if your slippers are facing the bed the same way, that allows the ghost to slip their feet into it and stare at you. So now, every time I go to bed, that's the first thing I do is I like, mix and match my slippers. There's other like crazy like Chinese myths, which are like, yeah, it terrifies me. Anyways, I went off topic. I sing of John Wick when I heard the Riku, hello, how are you? I feel like a lot of Asian countries have a lot of ghosts. Yeah. It's just kind of creepy when you like hear about them. Oh, I heard about the slipper superstition. Yeah. It's just a thing I do now. Because it's just like ingrained into my memory as a small child. I think that stems from the heavy emphasis of honoring ancestor and deceased. Same here. Yeah, it's just like a lot about spirits in general. And then there's this other one about like hotel rooms. Like usually I try to get hotel rooms that aren't at like the end of the hallway. Because that's another thing about ghosts. I don't know if you guys really want to hear about it, so maybe I shouldn't go into detail about these ghost stories, but they are really interesting. The only Asian ghost story I know is the hopping vampires. Yeah, they're very popular, aren't they? Girl, stop, what do you mean about the hotel room? Okay, so you know how hotels, there's always that last room at the end of the hallway near like the exit door, right? So every time if I do get a room that is there, I have to knock on the door before entering just to signify like, hey, I'm here, even if there's no one in the room, because it's just a thing. And yeah, when you get in there, if someone knocks on your door, don't answer it in the middle of the night because it might be a ghost. Because apparently that's where the ghost, that's like the last room in like the hotel, so that's the last room that the ghosts will go to knock on the door. It's kind of thing. But yeah, usually if I do get the room, I have to knock on the door before going in. But yeah. It's just something that my parents told me to do. So I just do that now. So sometimes when I go out with like friends and they're like, and I do that and they're like, what are you doing? Like, are you worried that like the maids are still in there? I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. So yeah, it's not often that we get rooms in the like the end of the hallway, but if it is, that's usually what I do. October is right around the corner after all. Yeah, it might be nice to like search up a whole bunch of these like superstitions and then go through them. Cause like Asian cultures in general, we got a lot of them. We're just like everything that has to do with ghosts and anything of the dead, we got something about it. Maybe a ghost is just lonely? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, and then there's a thing about like cemeteries. If you go to cemeteries when you come home, you have to leap over like a little thing of fire. Because you don't want to bring ghosts into the house. It's another Asian culture. Oh, it's another like Chinese thing, I think. Is what it is. And you have to like okay, I haven't really been to like cemeteries in like North America. But in Asia, some of the cemetery, like some of the graves are like right beside each other and you have to like step on top of like the plot to get to where you're going. So every time you do that, you have to apologize to like the person that you are stepping on. You know, you don't want to offend them is what it is. So yeah. It's a whole process of you know, bowing and apologizing if you accidentally step on them. There's a lot of good ghost stories in Southeast Asia, especially Vietnam and Thailand. Yeah, there's like a lot, which is like interesting but also very scary. Cause I know from what I heard, Thailand has a lot of curses that you have to be careful of when like you don't want to offend some people because they can curse you, and it's like a really big thing. And yeah. Wait, the one time I got a hotel room at the end of the hallway, I nearly lost my suitcase while checking out. Me and the crew. Yeah, I don't know. They always say like the last room in the hallway of each floor is the one that has the most ghost activities, is what they always say. Oh no, oh no, one more thing to worry about at hotel rooms. If the room was cheap, I'll accept the roommate. That's the thing. If you knock on it beforehand, you should be okay. Is what people say. And usually, obviously, most times if someone knocks on your door at like 3 a.m. and you're not expecting anyone, maybe don't answer it. You can probably look through the peephole, like the peephole thingy. You'll probably get super freaked out because I don't know if you want to see what's lingering there. Yeah. I'm excited for you to see the rest of the ghost stories. And oh yeah, that is for October. I do want to finish the rest of it. I did buy the rest of the DLC for Pimali. So that'll be fun, yet also terrifying. We're gonna do it next month. No, that is the plan. I'm gonna do that and then do the next little nightmare. And I don't know if I have any other like scary games in my playlist. I might have bought some, but never looked at them, kind of thing. My mother's background has a superstition which requires them to leave the home through the same door they entered. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, like every culture has such interesting superstitions that people follow, and sometimes they don't make sense, but sometimes it's like That's actually kind of cool. Fire jumping when you get home. Yeah, that's the thing that you're supposed to do. And then some people, depending on how well you knew someone or like how bad your luck is, you might have to like shower with, what are they called? Pomelo leaves? They're like, pomelos are kind of like a cross between a grapefruit and a orange, I think. They're really big, like pomelos, and the leaves are apparently they're good for like, yeah, they're good for like getting rid of the bad mojo. Is what it is. I'll have pomelo tea early. Oh, pomelo tea sounds really good. Don't you step on my grave. Whatever. That's equivalent to stepping on someone's shoe. Yeah. So you always have to apologize about it. So things that you never really think about. I think I just remembered the context that caused Astra to search for my I don't know what you're talking about. The funny thing about Southeast Asia, they have so much scary stories that most people there are not scared anymore. Yeah, I think if you live there, you're kind of used to hearing about it. But if you were born and raised out of like Southeast Asia, when you hear these stories, you're like, what the hell? It's just like, the hell, I don't know if I want to go there and whatnots anymore. Some people even like hitting the evil spirit. Oh, yeah, in Hong Kong. Okay, it's not hitting the evil spirits, but there's a way. There's like these old ladies that you can pay money for, and they have like these paper humans that you can write the name and the birthday of the person you hate, and they take a slipper and they hit the paper human, and they're basically cursing them. Apparently it's banned in Hong Kong now. What's it called? Paper. I don't know what is it called in English. Oh, it's called villain hitting. It's a ritual carried out on the day of Is it this one? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it can be a good thing or a bad thing. If you don't like a person, you can use this ritual. It's like a kind of, yeah. And they're like basically hitting your head and your arms, and then they do like these chants and stuff. You know, about like, oh, if I'm hitting your right arm, this is gonna happen to you, blah blah blah. But yeah. It's interesting, is what it is. It's like the scene of the ghost scaring SpongeBob, but he's just like, Miss Astra, what would you do if you stepped, what would you do if someone stepped on your new shoes? I would be kind of pissed. It depends on what kind of shoes they are. If they were white shoes, then yeah, no. I'm gonna haunt you for the rest of your life. How dare you dirty my new white shoes? It's Hong Kong witchcraft. Yeah. It's similar to almost like how Japanese people have this what is it? The straw doll, and they hammer it into like a sacred tree or whatever it is. It's similar to that. But they need the hair for it to work. Yeah, I think for these ones, you just need their name and their date of birth, I think, is what it is. From what I remember from like watching like TV shows. Is that what it's called in like? It doesn't really. It kind of just literally looks like a paper person with arms and legs. It's not like the Japanese style where it's like a weird bottom part. It's literally just like the shape of a human. My mistake. I meant if I stepped on my brain. No, I understood what you meant. But yeah. Okay, next picture. I think they're just gonna be sky pictures the whole time around. Yeah, more pictures of the sky with the trees. Oh, this is like when the fire was out and I was trying to take a good picture. I think my hand was kind of shaky. That's why the stars are kind of like not like perfect circles. But it's crazy how it's like stars within stars. Like there's so many layers of it. Sky pictures is better than mountain pictures. I don't know what you're talking about. Mountain pictures are so pretty. I don't know why you're hating on mountain pictures. Alright? Most people will die to see more mountain pictures, okay? Yeah, I think they're just like the rest are just like more like nighttime shots. Literally a sea of stars. Yeah, it was really pretty. And then I'm pretty sure I saw a couple like satellites moving because they were really fast moving like lights. So I'm assuming it's either a satellite or a plane, but I think it was satellites. I don't know. I don't know half the stars. It's like, do I know where the Big Dipper is? No. Do I know where the Northern Star is? No. I'm just like stars. Lovely. Done. I was born to hate. I don't think I've ever seen stars that clearly. Yeah, me either. That's the thing. Being in the city with all like the street lights and stuff, you can hardly see it. Like literally, without like the fire pits, even with the fire pit on, it's so dark. Like walking to the washroom at night is terrifying because like quiet time for like the campsites is at 11, so everyone has to cut off their fires by like 11:10, give or take. So it's just pitch darkness. So like I'm trying to walk to the washroom. The washroom is probably like less than like a 2-minute walk, but it's like pitch dark. So you're trying to like use your flashlight to see and also not blind anyone with it, and it's yeah. It's actually terrifying if like you lost your way to try to find where your camp is, like your tent is. Um, uh, on the town things on the Discord. Why would you do that? Speaking of mountains, I really like the picture of the Alps. I want to go there some. Yeah, the Alps also look really pretty. It'll be a nice place to go one day too. But yeah, I just have to stick to the Canadian mountains. maybe, if I get more comfortable, maybe I'll go snowboarding again. I haven't been snowboarding in the last 5 or 6 years. If I do decide to go this winter, I'll take more pictures of like actually on the mountain, because they are really pretty when you get up there. It's just, you know, it's expensive to like just pay to go on top of a mountain and snowboard down. The Big Dipper is like is like in Alaska or something. They colonized it. Like sometimes you can see it. I think it's based on like, it might be based on season 2, but I'm pretty sure you can see it because the Big Dipper is connected to the Northern Star, right? It's like part of it, so you should be able to see it anywhere. But who knows? Carry a torch? No, I was using my phone as a light. But yeah, it was still like, it was so dark that there's only so much your phone can do. Gotta get at least 1,000 lumen light. Yeah, but I didn't want to get one too bright, because what if I accidentally flashed it onto someone's like tent? I don't want to blind anyone. Just because like I can't hold it properly and accidentally blind someone while they were walking to their own tent. I like to back up my claims with truth and evidence, Astra. I can't get away with anything I see. The largest hill near me is a landfill? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Like, is it really flat where you live? Because some parts of where I live, there's also like a lot of like flat land, where it's like, that's all we have is like flat land where people usually do farming and stuff. But yeah. Yeah, even in the city, I feel like my city, there's not a lot of like terrain. It's mainly really flat for most parts of it. Unless your house is built on like a hill, and then you get some kind of like terrain. It will cost 300 Canadian to get up there in the mountain. Actually, no, I'm good. No, it's so expensive though. It's not 300, but I think it's... How much is it? Like, I think it's probably like 150 just for like a day pass. And I think you get to go... it opens probably around... I think it's 8 to 4 is usually when like the mountain opens for people to ski up and down. So it's so expensive. Back then it used to be a little bit cheaper, so I went more often, but now since it's so expensive, I don't go, so my snowboard is like, yeah, rusty. But if I do go, I have to get it all prepped and stuff, so I have to like get it waxed and whatnot, which is 150 is a good price, but that's per person though, and it's just like, I don't know if I want to pay that much just to ride down a hill, like a mountain. And it's cold, you know? And then when you get in there, you gotta pay for a lot of like the food and stuff, and the food and stuff up on like the mountains are really expensive. So yeah. But Canada doesn't have much land for aircraft. No, we do. We do have a lot based on where you are and like your climate wise, we do obviously we do most of our agriculture in like the spring and summer, because wintertime for most of like Canada is like unusable unless you're in like British Columbia, which is like usually warmer that you won't get like snow. So we do a lot of growing in the summertime. I think we mainly grow like canola though. I think our main produce is usually canola or exporting, and maybe potatoes. I don't know. I don't know like Canadian agriculture in general. I don't know what we produce. That shows how much I know about Canadian stuff, economy. Oh yeah, I'm in one of the flatter parts of the US. Visit relatives in Canada though. Love the outdoor there. Yeah, and I think it depends on where you go, because I feel like most of Canada is pretty good for outdoors if you like it. We do have like a lot of forests and stuff. But yeah, it depends on what time you go to Canada. 'Cause some parts of Canada, if you go in the winter time, you get like the really pretty mountains, or you just get flat land and like -40 weather, which is also like -40 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah. That's such a lame Hey, canola makes a lot. You know what? Canola oil is very important, and potatoes is like a diet for North American food. Okay, maple syrup is more on the east side though of Canada. The west side gets a bit too cold, some parts of it, that we don't have maple trees, so it's usually on the east side. Canola oil is super unhealthy. We don't talk about that. Maybe we also produce wheat. I don't know what we produce. But yeah. I think it's also because some parts of Western Canada, based on what the parts that are closer to the mountains, we get warmer weather sometimes in the winter time. Like we get 1 or 2 days of Chinooks. That's what they're called. So then it kind of tricks trees to think that spring is here, so they start growing buds. So it won't help with like oak trees and maple trees, because then they get tricked into thinking that it's spring, and then the next day it's like super cold and then the tree dies. I think that's like the scientific reason why maple trees and oak trees don't grow in like the west side of Canada. From what I remember, my knowledge wise. Derek, hello, how are you? Welcome. Avocado oil is better, is it? I think I use more like olive oil if I ever do cook, which is never, but our house has olive oil. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what Canada produces. We probably produce something. Grow avocados in Canada. You'll be a billionaire if you can actually grow them. Canada gets too cold. Half of like the tropical trees can't grow up here. You should be lucky that you can kind of grow watermelons in like the summertime. Oh, okay, next picture. More sky pictures. Oh, this one's a prettier one. This one you can see it better. The stars. Are those watermelons cubicle? They are not, okay? You can try to grow a cubicle if you really wanted to. But that seems like a lot of work in general, to try to grow a cube watermelon. No, what's even the point? What do you mean? Watermelons are delicious. You know? They're delicious, and you can only have the good ones in the summertime. Because when winter hits and you try to eat a watermelon, they're not as good. They're subpar to it. I just have like Discord open. I'm just seeing like this this conversation going on about things. I don't like the slander in Discord right now. What is this saying that I'm not say so? Rude. Rude. Just from the corner of my eye, I'm just seeing this conversation going on in Discord. They only eat cube-shaped foods. Oh, I think, isn't there some... You can buy this thing where you can put your apples in when they're growing to make it cubed. I think I remember seeing it on Amazon. You can buy like these like clear like plastic containers where you put your apple in it when it's still on the tree, and it'll grow into a square apple. Why? I'm not sure. But that's a thing apparently. We have watermelons in our fridge right now. Yeah, I actually had some watermelon yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I had some watermelon and some cantaloupe. Yeah, cantaloupes are the orange ones. So yeah, cantaloupes. They were really good. They were really sweet. Cute watermelon is an essential commodity. I'm on a strictly Minecraft-based diet. Feel free to show it. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Include the clip. Wait, are you saying so? What do you mean? I am. What do you mean? I hardly say anything questionable. Sometimes I may say something and figure out that maybe that came out wrong. But it's not my it was not my intent to say it. Oh. Astra is say so. She has her moments. I do agree that some moments I might have misspoken, and it's like, wait, that sounded weird. So yeah. Astra is pretty say so if we're being, yeah, I may have like one or two moments where it's like it's a slip up, but most of the time I'm pretty good. Like, you know, I hardly swear. Usually I only swear if I'm playing a scary game or if it's like a heated moment. So I'm pretty good compared to some people that are like full on, like every sentence they say is very sus. You know, I feel like most of the time if you put me on with like small children around, it wouldn't be bad. They won't learn anything bad for them. They will learn more knowledgeable things, you know? I am educating the next generation if they accidentally stumbled onto my videos. Hopefully they don't though. You're family friendly? I want to assume that I am sometimes. Like most of the time. Sometimes I can have my slip-ups is what it is. Oh, can you show the rest of the pictures? I think that's it. Yeah, the rest of them are just more sky pictures. I think I took a whole bunch of them because I thought it was really pretty. Oh no, and then this is like the road going home. You know, more mountains, something that Nai loves seeing. And I think I have one more and then it goes back to, yeah, and it goes back to the beginning. Yeah. Okay, let me just put this on like automatic, and then it should go through it by itself. But yeah, that's all the pictures I took. More pictures of the great outdoors since it was nicer weather. I think the say-so is a mess. What are we talking about? I feel like after 2 years, I feel like that mask would have cracked already, is what it is. Most of the time, at least. Small children is definitely the demographic I would least trust you with. What do you mean? I am great with children. You know, as long as they're not like preteen children, then I'm good with them. If they're younger than that, I'm better with them. Preteen children, they're too much for me. You know? After so sorry. See, Jay agrees. See. You can choose the worst demographic for your... What do you mean? I'm like teaching them important information. You know, a little bit about like superstitions, a little bit about like plant knowledge, a little bit about like scientific knowledge. It's you know, very rounded in what I'm teaching them. You know, a little bit of physics when I was talking about the vehicle and the cliff. Yeah. We got a little bit more lake this time around at least. Yeah, it was nicer weather so we can actually drive out and do things. Thanks for sharing the picture. Thank you for staying here and seeing them. Most of them were just sky pictures, but I was glad that I was able to take more pictures this time round. Because last time I went, there wasn't a lot of pictures to take. Wait, that's it? I thought there was more. No, that's basically it. If I had any more, they might have been just duplicates, so I didn't put them in. So yeah, that was basically all the pictures that were worth showing. Because, okay, let's be honest, the past like 3 days, what was it, like... Yeah, 3 days of my camping trip, most of it was just sitting at the campsite. Binge eating a whole bunch of snacks, so I didn't really... Unless you wanted to see more pictures of this campsite, that's all you're gonna get. But let me make this smaller so you can actually enjoy this campsite a little bit. I don't know where to put you. Oh, well, I'll put you down here. There. But yeah. Oh, actually behind my head, there's actually like a hammock back there too that we put up. I don't know if you can see it. Like behind, okay, where Flaris is, like this thing right here, that's a hammock that we put up. So that was also really nice. I was just worried that like bugs were gonna fall on me because it's in between 2 trees and there are like chipmunks everywhere. I was scared that either bugs or chipmunks were gonna fall onto my head, so I didn't sit on it as often. The pictures were cool, thank you. Nah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Most kid viewers show up in the weekend since they're not awake. Yeah, I feel like more of them show up if I play Minecraft. I feel like Minecraft automatically just like sends a radio signal to all the children and say, oh my god, someone's playing Minecraft, and they jump in and like, you know, talk about things. A little bit of humanity, or telling kids you want to push a cart. Yeah, you know, important knowledge that momentum is very important if you want to get things done. Unless they also yeah, Pacific Standard Time at least. Final pictures of the chipmunk, because every time I wanted to take a picture of them, they're gone. I have a feeling no one really feeds them in this area because, you know, feeding wildlife gets like a, I don't know, $10,000 fine or something, so no one really feeds them. So when you get close to them or they see you, they run away. Like, you hear them everywhere, but yeah, it was hard to take pictures of them. Oh, they're super cute. Did you say Minecraft? Yeah, I feel like every time I play Minecraft, that's where a lot of kids jump in. You play Minecraft and you see you have Alert the Horde. Yeah, I feel like it. Sometimes you get like the very dedicated ones for Minecraft, and then sometimes you get the very interesting individuals that are most likely not children, but they're very passionate about Minecraft or something. You just get the interesting ones every time. I feel like when I play Minecraft. A streamer starts playing Minecraft and the notification streamer has entered appeared on their break. I feel like it. Don't you feel like that too? It's like every time someone plays Minecraft, you just get like a horde of people. Which is crazy because it's like Minecraft is still like a really big thing. It's like a lot of people still enjoy it. Not saying Minecraft isn't fun, but it's just like it's crazy how long Minecraft has been around. And you know, they still have such a big player base. Astra has a Minecraft. I don't have a server. Sadly, okay, let's be honest, even if I did have a server, you'll never see me in it. That's the thing. It's not that I don't enjoy Minecraft. I feel like Minecraft is more fun when you play with multiple people and not by yourself. Apparently though you're real, you have alerted the horde is when you play Okay, Xenoblade is different. I think it gets more people that are very passionate. Not saying people with Minecraft aren't passionate, but I feel like Xenoblade fans are more passionate about it, and they're more like, oh my god, like someone's actually playing this game, and they're so excited to like see someone play, which I genuinely enjoy when people jump in. It's like, oh my god, I saw you play the first Xenoblade, like the first part of it, and you know, they jump in and stuff. Because I'm actually learning a lot too when people jump into my Xenoblade streams. No, she hates Minecraft. It's not that I hate it. It's just not my you know, #1 game that I would play. 1.2 K for your first Xenoblade 3 stream. It's great. I know. I still can't believe that that stream went to 1.2. I feel like that's just also the stream where I chatted a whole bunch. It's either that one or the next one. But yeah. Yeah, even for like the first episode for Definitive Edition, it's already at 740 views. So it's like, dang. Minecraft might start dying down after the movie comes out though. I don't think so, because like kids, like that's the thing that kids always play. You know, I feel like that's like the first game that every child is like introduced to nowadays is Minecraft. So I feel like there's always gonna be like someone. Minecraft alone is kind of depressing. Yeah, I feel like if you're not very creative and you're not into like world building, then it's like pretty like lonely to do it yourself and you have no one to chat with and stuff. Unless you have like a clear goal of like, oh, I'm gonna go into like the nether, or I'm gonna go fight the, what is it, the ender dragon, then maybe it'll be fun. But if you're just doing like going in and having no goal, it's pretty lonely. Xenoblade is much smaller, but we're excited to see people experience the game for the first time. That's actually how I started watching Astra stream. I feel like a lot of you guys is because of Xenoblade, to be honest. And I get it too, because when I see other people play Xenoblade, I'm always really excited to see their experience too. Although I don't know most of like the... Oh, sorry, give me 1 second. Sorry. I had to move like the office trash can. For some reason, my dog likes going through the trash now. So every time like, yeah, every time he doesn't think someone's looking, he like literally like tips over the trash can and destroys everything in it. That too, move it. But yeah, no, every time someone plays Xenoblade, I'm always like super excited to see their experience. Xenoblade 1 is a golden child of the trilogy without a doubt. Back in the day, she played a lot of Minecraft, but I feel like I didn't really play that much Minecraft in all honesty. I think when I first did my first stream of Minecraft, you know, first time playing Minecraft, I like felt like I should play it more often. That's why then we got like, you know, maybe an extra 2 or 3 streams. Afterwards, it's like, okay, maybe Minecraft is not for me. Those numbers are really good. Thank you, Lily. Yeah, I'm actually surprised. That's the thing. I think those are usually my highest ones. Because usually I'm around, I want to say around like 120 views, give or take, plus or minus, usually. So yeah, those ones are always the outliers that are always like really high up. As the closest us Xenoblade friends can get to reliving the first playthrough of those games through other people. I'm actually curious about Xenoblade 4. Like what they're gonna do differently. Switch 2 will get Xenoblade 4. I feel like they will. I know that Monolith Soft or the developers are working on something. I don't know what they're working on. Hopefully it is Xenoblade and not like a new IP. At the very least, there's many games to wait for. Oh. Atelier, yeah, Atelier looks so nice. A new one. Trails, Trails also looks pretty good. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the new Atelier game. I didn't play the other ones, but I will buy it and put it into my collection. Good dog. No, I don't know why he goes to the trash. Yummy trash. Yeah, no, I don't know why. This trash can is just, it has papers and stuff since it's the office, so I don't know why he likes munching on it. Given that it's pretty much confirmed that the Switch 2 will have a backwards compatibility, that consoles will have the crazy video game library ever. I forgot when I first watched Astra. Was it Pokemon Scarlet? It might be. I know it's either a lot of people came in with Pokemon or Pokemon, Minecraft, and Xenoblade. Those were the ones that a lot of people jumped into. The other one is just, I don't think we really got that many new people from all the other streams. So it might have been. I feel like when I play very iconic games is when people jump in. I should have done more back in the day to convince her to play more Minecraft. But that's the thing, I feel like by one point you'll probably figure out that Minecraft is probably not the game for me. Especially if I'm playing it by myself. There's only so many tunnels I can dig before I'm like, okay, we gotta do something else. I seen some post Xenoblade 3 ending artwork of Noah and Mio. And if we see that concept in the official form in the future, I'll be so happy. I think it's 100% a new IP that Monolith is working on. Oh, but I'm excited for that too. I'm excited to see what else they're gonna push out. Oh, they're hiring for a new IP. Mochi, hello. How are you? How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a wonderful on Thursday. And though it could be a completely new IP, I think if they made a new Xeno thing, it would be considered a new IP. Oh, I guess. Like how Xenoblade could be considered a different IP from Xenosega. But isn't it because Xenosega is like a Sony thing? Was it a Sony thing? No, it's Square Enix? I don't remember which one it was. That's why they can't really port it over. I found Astra when she was playing Figure 4. Did you, Palm? Is that when you found me? Being Kingdom Hearts and Xenoblade fan is pain with the weight of the 4th game to come out. Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts took forever for like the sequels to come out. I remember that. I'm doing alright. How are you doing? Oh, I'm glad you're doing alright. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a pretty relaxing week so far. It has been really hot though. So besides dying of the heat, I'm doing pretty good. Can a Minecraft boy and Terraria girl be together? I don't know, maybe. It depends on how hardcore each of them are about their respectable games, you know? Maybe if they're allowed to, like, you know, put some leeway into it, maybe they can get along. They're similar enough that maybe they'll enjoy the other. Sorry. Okay. Like having. Oh, Gear. Oh, okay. Gears is Namco Sega. Sega Square, and Blade is Nintendo. Yeah. Okay. Dang. They've been everywhere, huh? And some stuff from Xenoblade 3 DLC, which I don't. So, yeah, I'm excited to play the DLC whenever I finish, like, definitive, whatever that is. But yeah, I'm excited to you know, see what happens, and then maybe after playing the DLC for 3, we'll jump into 2. Since I already played 2 already, we can leave that for last. Just for like anyone who like jumps in afterwards and is so confused because I'm playing all the games in like incorrect order. But you know, it's okay. I think Blade is Monolith, but they're owned by Nintendo, so I guess, oh, in some ways, yeah. Okay. It doesn't miss Swift games. They touch. Yeah, they're doing a really good job. Well, from what I've seen with Xenoblade, and I know they worked on Zelda, so it's like, yeah, they're doing pretty good. October is around the corner. Make sure you're planning games ahead of first spooky month. Yeah, I think I planned some of it, but then halfway through October I do have to take a break though, because I have to look after my niece and nephew since my sister is gonna be on vacation for a week. I think it's a week, maybe a week and a half. So sometime around like mid-October, I think. I have to double check. I'll be taking maybe a week or 2 off, and then we'll make up for those 2 weeks into like November. So yeah. But I think I have most of like whatever I have planned for like October, because I think I have like a handful of games that I downloaded and haven't played. Xenoblade 2 is the last game. Yeah, you know, I already played it in my own time, so that's like my least priority of a game to play on stream. So yeah, it's gonna be the last game I play, and then maybe we can actually play the DLC for 2, like the Torna, because I haven't finished that either. I feel like streaming gives me an excuse to actually finish games, gives me time to actually allocate time to finish games. Thank you for your stream, Astra. It's almost 1 p.m. for me, so I need to go to my work. Workout session now. Have a nice stream and day, Astra. Yeah, thank you for dropping by, Bunny. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a great workout session. Oh, they helped with Splatoon 2? Oh, did they? Monolith got a golden touch. Apparently, they're on a roll. Oh, they helped with 2 and 3. At this rate, is Monolith isn't like owned by Nintendo, are they? They're just like subcontracted then, right? I feel like does Nintendo usually let other companies work on their IP games or parts of it? I don't know much about, like, you know, gaming in general. Never mind, cancel Spooky one. No, I'll do like maybe the first, like, you know, whatever days I can stream, I'll do those, and then we'll just jump into like November. Oh, they're independent studio. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm munching on some ice again. Monolith apparently was purchased by Nintendo in in 2007? Really? Oh, Metroid was made by a non-Nintendo studio. Dread. Oh, like I didn't know that. Wasn't like Metro 4? Or Metro Prime was in the makes with like a non-Nintendo studio, and then Nintendo scrapped them and put a new team on them. I wasn't sure if that was like a thing that they usually do, but I guess it is. Oh, they're now a first-party developer. Oh. Interesting. I was hoping for Luigi's Mansion on October, but never mind. How much is Luigi's Mansion? Maybe let's see how much. Oh, Luigi Mansion 3 is $80. How much is it used? I haven't been actually buying a lot of games in a long time. I don't even know what games are out. Let's see. Ooh, even a used copy is still like, what is it? $69? Never mind. Don't do that. No, yeah, no, a used copy is still like, you're saving like maybe a little bit more than $10, give or take. So it's like, if it's not a game that I'm like super excited for, most likely I probably won't buy it. Where did I start getting the idea that they weren't a first price studio then? It wasn't known which studio actually put most people. Oh, okay, most people circulated by Bandai Namco. Oh, Bandai Namco does make Smash though? Oh, yeah, I don't know who makes what, in all honesty, in most games. I know for the fact that the games that I like, I kind of know who the IP holder is or whatever. But yeah, afterwards I'm like, I don't know who owns what. I'd rather give you $80 Canadian instead and put it on Throne. But that's the thing, if I'm gonna put on Throne, I don't know if I want to put Luigi Mansion on Throne. You know, it's I feel like that's a game that it's like definitely if it was like super cheap I would buy it, but I would never pay even the used price for it to play it. Cause it's I don't know, it's never a game that I thought I would really want to play. For what I've seen, Namco was the original owner, but Nintendo bought like 80% of Monolith. And then upped it to 96 to 97%. That's interesting. See, I don't know anything about like, you know, companies buying out stocks of stuff and buying rights. I'm like, I don't know. This is too many numbers for my small brain. This is why I'm not a finance person. Don't trust me with finances. I'm hardly good with my financial decisions. Oh, Luigi mentioned 2. How much is Luigi? Oh my god, Luigi's Mansion 2 is still like new is still $80. And a used is still like, yeah, it's like 70. What is with this pricing? Why are video games so expensive now? I'll let Astra do my taxes. No, I'm being yeah, don't make me do your taxes, because you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna take all your money and run. And then you gotta front the bill of not paying taxes. I'm gonna take all your money and I'm gonna, you know, you can't get me, I'm Canadian. As long as I don't step foot in the US, I'm fine. They can't extradite me, they don't even know who I am. Oh, they also worked on Animal Crossing? Wait, they did? They worked on a lot of things then, huh? What are you gonna use my USD for? What do you mean? I convert it into Canadian and then I get even more money. Think about the conversion rate right now. Alright? Wait, what's the conversion rate right now? Okay, think about it. Like one US dollar is $1.35 Canadian. So think about how much money I would make when I convert it into Canadian and put it into my bank account. They must be doing some witchcraft. You'll turn it from something worthwhile to something worth. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, as long as you live in Canada, it's worth a lot. PayPal converts it, not you. What do you mean? If I actually get the money and, you know, I just write myself a check or whatever, however way I'm gonna get this money from Nye, from quote-unquote helping him with his taxes, and then I just have to convert it at my local bank, and I think I would get a better rate. I think. I don't know. I don't know what the rate is for, like, conversions at banks. They probably aren't the best either. Who knows? Well, I'll make so much money. And I also heard people love working at Monolith. They don't mess. Oh, see, I'm glad to hear that. Like, especially with like Japanese companies, because I know a lot of them are very okay, not slave drivers, but they're like workaholics, you know, just the mentality of like a Japanese workplace. So I'm glad that people who work at Monolith like their job. It's like I know a lot of people in Nintendo like their jobs too, because apparently wasn't the CEO took a pay cut so then he can keep most of the employees and stuff when economy was really bad. So I like stories like that where like a company actually like tries to take care of like their employees. I guess it's not surprised when Monolith was the soft from the old school Squaresoft. Really? See, I'm learning so many things. I don't even know half of these things. I'm like, I know who they are now. What they were before, don't know. You robbed someone with no money. What do you? Okay, I don't know that. What if Nai has a lot of money? What if Nai actually won like the lottery and he's just like swimming in cash right now? We don't know that. I don't know that. You just gotta try. This sounds really bad. This sounds like fraud of some sort. Not that it's real, okay? I'm not telling you in real life to, you know, fraudulently grab money from people. Oh, actually, now that I remember this, did you hear about that TikTok trend with people going to like the Chase Bank in the US, trying to do like a quote unquote infinite money glitch when it was just totally money laundering or no, check fraud? I thought that was really funny, but also really stupid. I'm like, people are so gullible. It's check fraud, yeah. Yeah, because apparently a couple of TikTokers were actually they posted online what they did. Literally, they just posted like evidence of them committing like check fraud, and then people thought that was a legit thing. And it's like, no, you do it. You do that on the weekend. By Monday morning, the bank's gonna know that you don't really have money. So in reality, your bank account is just negative numbers now. So it's like, people are so funny. But yeah, I don't. That's something that I just found out. I think maybe yesterday or the day before. People were talking about it. I'm like, huh, people are so funny. I heard Nintendo generally is loved by employees. Feels like the game industry is the exception for the Japanese workplace ideology. Oh, really? I didn't know that that was a thing in Japan. I kind of assumed that like most most industries in Japan is just like, no, you're gonna be working, you know, unpaid hours till like, you know, the next day. There's a Japanese site to rank how much people like working. Oh, like working at a company from there. And Nintendo is widely higher. Oh, approval rate. Oh, that's nice to know. It's rare for a CEO to take a pay cut, but usually they get paid by stock. Oh, I didn't know that they get paid by stock, but I guess that makes more sense. Leave home is pennies. Only have 60 bucks and I'm saving it for metaphor. If you take it, I'm screwed. The newest TikTok term fraud. Yeah. Just saw it like a few days ago. Banks hate this one cool trick, check fraud. I know. And it's funny because like a lot of people in like comments are like, oh yeah, what's the chance of like the bank actually like, you know, doing anything? And then like a big chance, because no bank is gonna just let you get away with bank fraud. They're gonna take you to court and they're gonna take every single penny you have in your bank account. You know, like if the banks aren't messing when you have to deal with like money. People really thought they can get a free $30K and not face consequences. Yeah, some people, like, I don't know how people thought that was like, you know, I was fine and like you're not gonna get caught, and like, yeah, like people are just gonna hand you free money. Nah. There's no such thing as a free lunch, okay? People need to be snapped back into reality. Even if it is a free lunch, there's something that someone wants from you. All right. People are going to jail with and will never open a bank account again. It's been out for a while. Oh, it has it? I don't know. I just heard about it recently. But yeah, because usually if you do bank fraud, they freeze your account. And when they freeze your account, you're not allowed to like open a new bank account and whatnot. So you're basically kind of screwed. In most places, because a lot of places don't take like cash anymore. So it's like, how, what are you gonna do? In order for people, that's why you don't mess with is harassment and bank. Yeah, no, banks are, they're gonna get their money back. No matter what. They'll take your home if they really needed to, alright? They'll take your home and sell it at like a loss to try to get some money back. I see the effects of the Tide Pod challenge a few years ago. Are tearing their heads down. Yeah. Here in the US, some CEOs take a $1 salary to avoid or pay less taxes and get paid with stocks. Stocks can be can't be taxed unless they sold it. That's the thing. I don't really understand stocks. It's like, yeah, but you don't physically have the money though, right? Like you don't get the money until like you sell it. And when are you actually gonna sell those stocks? So I don't really understand like getting paid like most of your salary in stocks, because you can't technically pay it or like, you know, use it. Oh, they're rearing their heads down. And free lunch is in jail. Yeah, I don't know if you trust the jail food. I heard food, like jail food in the US is pretty bad. I don't know about Canada. They don't really talk about Canadian jails. So it's probably still pretty bad. But I heard like American jails are worse. So I don't know if you want that free lunch. How do you try and cheat money out of the people quite literally holding and in control of all your— yeah, that's the thing, and they have all your information too. Like, you think that you take money out of your bank account and they won't know who you are or like, you know, what you do. If like you do like whatever you do for a living, you will never make 30K in like one night. Do you think the bank is just gonna be like, oh, okay, you just got 30K in your account, let me just approve it and not think about it? The bank isn't stupid. This is why this thing was just like cracking me up, because I'm like, yeah, you think the bank does not have any information on you whatsoever? It's like owing money though. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I guess I don't know about some people. I heard that some of them, they took the money out and they literally spent it all. So like, you know, they got 30K, they pulled out the 30K, spent it all, and then by Monday, their account had like a negative 30. So it's like, well, now you're in the negative amount. How are you gonna pay that off? Like, how are you gonna live? Some people. They know you and your family better than yourself. Be for real. I know. I feel like if I went into the bank and cashed a 30K check, they would just call the cops. Yeah, like, that's the thing. Even, what is it? Even when you get, what are they called? Like bank drafts? When you have to like get money to like buy a new house and stuff. I only know this because my parents bought a house like probably a couple of years ago. And then, you know, they usually do bank drafts. And the thing is that they had to transfer it over to my sister because they didn't want to have the house under their name. So they gave the money to my sister, and like the teller was already questioning her about like, oh yeah, like where's this money from? And all this questions. Like, they kind of thought that like my sister like tricked my parents into giving her all the money. You know how it's like elderly abuse and stuff, because that's like a big thing. So it was like a whole questioning thing. which is like reasonable. Like I like how the bank is doing that to make sure that everything is legal. But it was a pain in the butt because then afterwards you had to get like a paper signed, and you had to have like my parents had to go in with her and actually like confirm like, yes, I'm giving her this money. It's like I was not coerced into like, you know, giving her it, which was like a really big thing. But yeah, like the bank will know if like something is sketchy. Come on. They would they could probably tell you when you're gonna get sick 10 days in advance from knowing about your genetic predisposition. Probably the bank knows everything. CEO or wealthy folks will take on loans from the bank and use the stocks they own as collateral. Plus loans are taxed, so many wealthy folks do that and do whatever they want with the money. 100% legal here. Well, I guess that makes sense. You know, if like you actually have like that kind of funding, I don't think the bank really cares about like how much they're loaning you, because they know that they can get the money back somehow. See, the banks are smart. They know when to lend you money and how to get it back from you. They don't care if you have to sell like your kidneys, your house, your firstborn child, they will get their money back. Banks are ruthless. But yeah. Miss Astra, use your stocks? I don't have any stocks, let's be honest. Like, the stock market scares me. I don't know if I would ever put any money into any stocks because I'm worried about losing the money I have. What? What? But yeah, I don't have any stocks at all in anything. I know a lot of people who do play with the stock market and stuff, but I'm like, I don't want to chance it. Like I don't want to lose my money in like doing this. So I'm just gonna hold my money in my bank account. Maybe put it in like some whatever thing with interest, but that's it. You need stocks to grow your wealth. Okay, well, the thing I have is like, you know, I put it into an account that every month gives me a little bit back. I don't know, it's a bank thing. It's not like a crazy stock thing. It's something. I get a little bit back, but yeah, I don't trust stocks. I don't trust myself not losing all my money. Stupid me being a baby in 2004 instead of buying Apple stocks. Stupid me. I know, like my dad always talks about how like he should have bought like the oil stock when it was like in like earlier, probably like in the 90s or whatever, because he would have been rich, and he never bought it. And he's like, I could have been like a billionaire by now if I bought them. I'm like, well, you didn't, so there's no point of like talking about it now. Yeah, but my dad's always like, oh, I could have bought these stocks when it was like still so low. I would have got all these things. I'm like, well, you didn't. How do you think I'm able to contribute so high to you? I should have bought Bitcoin. That's the thing, like some people are more like wise about stocks and know like which ones to put it in and stuff, and you know when to pull it out. For me, I'm like clueless about all of this. I can hardly work a computer half the time. So it's like, don't trust me to put my money in somewhere and remember to pull it out when it's like doing really bad. Oh, I heard Bitcoins was a really big thing. Isn't it still a really big thing? Oh, but I also heard that the highest Bitcoin makers are also like winding up dead. So I don't know. I don't know if you want to be part of that. Because I think recently in the past couple of years, there have been really high profile cases with like really big like Bitcoin holders found dead in like their multi-million-dollar houses or vehicles and stuff. So I don't know if you want to be part of that that business. There, huh? Yeah. a lot of the really big guys, because they're scamming people. A little bit of that, but it's also a lot of it is because other people in the Bitcoin industry knows that they have a lot of money. And I know for Bitcoin you can have like a physical like USB key or something that has like your wallet, and if they steal that, they can steal all your money. So a lot of them, they get kidnapped and tortured to try to give them their information about where they hid their physical drive, and then they're goners is what it is what I heard. Just saying. Why are you whispering? I don't know. What if YouTube is listening into this conversation? I don't want to be talking about kidnapping in like a loud voice. But yeah. What was I thinking? Not buying stuff after 2008. Then I was already like 5 years old. Classic dad Heinz. I know. I think dads in general are always like that. That's why I'm broke, so nobody assassinates me. Yeah, this is one good reason for not having too much money. You know, you're not like a walking like goose laying golden eggs. They bit mine too close to the sun. Ma'am, you started it. No, I'm just telling you. See, I'm giving you good information about, Bitcoins and, the high ranking people in the Bitcoin industry. Good thing I'm in hiding. Tom is just in his like bunker, like in the middle of the forest under like, 10 feet of like dirt and concrete, just like messaging from there. Soon she will be telling us about Astra. Yeah, I'll be saying, hey guys, all of the Bitcoins out there right now trying to what is it? What do they call it when they make a Bitcoin and they like they take all the money? Is it called rugging? I think that's what it's called. Where they pull the rug under you. Yeah. Do you like all these coins trying to steal your money? Well, I want to be different. Invest in Astra coin, where the investment you put in, you get triple the amount back. No. Rug pulling, yeah, I think that's what it's called. But yeah. Astra coin 2025. Be the first to invest. Sounds like a Logan Paul story. Yeah, I think Logan Paul is in like hot waters for something like that. Like a lot of hot like what internet people, like a lot of streamers are in like big cases with it. I think KSI was in one, and all these other OG YouTubers that went into streaming, they're all like making their own Bitcoins and then just pulling all the money out. So yeah. But Crumbling, hello. Carbzilla, hello, how are you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful, I guess, evening, morning, depending on where you are. Triple amount, but I still get 0. You don't know that. I'm telling you. You invest in Astra coin, and within a year you'll triple the amount. You can withdraw your money anytime. Yeah. He got in a lot of trouble for the crypto zoo scam. Yeah, I think he's still fighting it. I think a lot of people, he promised to give back the money, but he only gave like half of it back, not the full amount. And like there's still like a whole thing with that going on. Fun fact, I never been camping before. Oh, really? Camping is fun if you like the great outdoors and you like campfires. And it also depends on where you live. If you live in a place that like nighttime isn't that cold, then it's perfect for you. But if you live in a place that's really cold at night, yeah, sleeping is painful. Is all I can say. Oh yeah, speaking of like sleeping, so the thing is we had like 2 air mattresses and a fold out bed thing. So I was on the fold out bed, so I was fine. But one of the mattresses for some reason after the first day was losing air. I think there was a hole in it. So my sister had to end up sleeping on the floor for the rest of the trip, which I'm like, haha. So yeah, it was funny for me to see their pain of sleeping on the floor after the air mattress deflated all the way. You're so mean. No. This is just how our family dynamic works, you know? But the good thing is that we brought like where is it? Like those foam mats. You know how kids have like the ABC foam mats that you can puzzle piece together? So we had a couple of them, so we lined the floor with it. So the floor wasn't as cold. So it wasn't as bad. Is what it was. But yeah, I thought that was something funny. Oh, I'm doing just fine. Hope you're all been doing. Yeah, I've been doing pretty well. I've been having a pretty relaxing week so far. A lot of celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Big Crypto. Yeah, like a lot of people. That's like a new thing. Like everybody's doing this, and I don't know why people still fall for it. I feel so bad for everyone who does fall for it, but it's just like, come on. How can you trust a celebrity with your money? I'm sorry, but like, why? I'm having a good night. I'm glad to hear that, Corpzilla. I would partake in Astra Coin. Yeah, think about the rewards you will get from it. I know Kevin Hart got into the NFT crypto stuff as well. Yeah, like a lot of people. I know a lot of streamers, like really big ones that are on, I think a lot of streamers that are Kick streamers now are doing like a lot of crypto too. There's this one really big one on Kick who is known for doing a lot of like gambling streams. He did one and he basically scammed all of his viewers. And I think he only got like maybe like 2 or 3 million from it, and it wasn't a lot compared to what he makes by streaming on Kick. That was like chump change, which is like ridiculous that he's scamming people that much money when he's making so much. But who knows? Some people. Astra Coin is the best strategy for the poverty percent speedrun. Hey, you don't know that. I haven't even, the coin hasn't even been onto the market yet. How can you say that about Astra Coin? All the money to earn 0.03 Canadian. Air mattress is uncomfortable. No, well, it was like the thicker one. We bought actually like pretty thick ones. They're probably, I want to say they're probably like 3 or 4. Maybe, okay, no, it was probably like 2 feet. I think 2 feet thick air mattresses. So they're pretty good when they're like fully like inflated. But yeah. No futons. Futons are hard though, because then it's like more things to put in like the vehicle, and like washing is gonna be a pain in the butt because you're in the forest and it's like, you know, you're pretty dirty in general. So like trying to wash that afterwards is like gonna be a pain in the butt. But yeah, air mattresses are usually the go-to because they're lighter and they're like easier to put away afterwards. There's a campfire ban policy going on, presumably for protective. Yeah, the last time I went, there was a fire ban because it was like really dry and the chances of forest fires were really high. But this time around we were able to put a fire in. Yeah, but lately it's because like this past summer's been pretty dry in general for like Canada and the US. So like the rate of forest fires were really high. True. Like not to victims not to victim blame, but do you really think Bitcoin will be the next global currency? Yeah, like I understand like a lot of the people who do fall for it are people who are really desperate because like you know like their financial situations are really bad, and if someone tells you like if your favorite streamer is telling you that you can make double your amount, maybe that's a thing that would, you know, make you trust them more. But I don't know. I don't know if I would trust anyone on the internet with my money. In fact, now that you bring that up, Boogie himself actually recently did one, and he scammed all his fans and claimed it was for people to hang out and having a good time. Oh yeah, and then didn't he go on to onto someone's, I think it was Keemstar, his podcast, and he straight up told everyone that he was scamming people, and it's because he needed the money. And then afterwards he said that he had cancer when he didn't. No, it was a cancer one where he said that he had cancer, and then he said he only faked it because something about he needed the money. Yeah, he also lied about having cancer. Yeah, he's an interesting fella in himself. CoffeeZilla does great coverage of crypto. Yeah, that's where I get most of my information, in all honesty. The reason why I can talk about crypto in general is because I watched a little bit of CoffeeZilla's streams or videos about it, so I know a little bit about it to talk about it. So yeah, they are really good though. FOMO after the first big thing blew up really gets to some people. It really has. Climate change has made things difficult for the fun camping stuff. Yeah, like camping without a fire is horrible, especially if the weather isn't the greatest. And then like, yeah, you can't have a campfire and then it's not as warm, and then you can't really do a lot of like cool campfire cooking stuff. You know, like making s'mores on like a what are they called, the gas stove thingies aren't the same. You don't get the same like firewood taste. I'm heading to sleep. Yeah, thank you for dropping by, CoffeeZilla. Have a wonderful good night. Just buy Bitcoin and hope for the best. Yeah. But Bitcoin right now, isn't it like super expensive to even get into it now? I wouldn't trust my favorite streamer with telling me their names. But that's just me personally. Yeah, I don't trust anyone on the internet. I'm sorry. Even if they sound like a really nice person, I will not give you any information about myself. I feel like it would be used as like blackmail of some sort. You know, can't trust anybody. I think he did, and CoffeeZilla ended up interviewing him on the issue, and he just admitted that he did it all for money and nothing else. Yeah. I got a tattoo. Oh, a liar, because oh yeah, I remember seeing that too. Like trusting random people on the internet with my financial situation is great. Yeah, like how a lot of people trust like financial YouTubers to make investments. I'm like, don't do that. You don't even know if they're actual like financial advisors, right? It's like they tell you to invest in this, don't do it. Because what if they have stakes in it and then you buy into it and they're just making more money? So it's like, don't trust people on the internet for your financial things. Or anything that is like, you know, that can harm you in any sort of way. Take it with a grain of salt is what it is. These guys are too funny to be honest. And he was sitting there crying like he was a victim. I feel like that's a lot of people. They feel like as long as they can cry, you'll feel sympathy for them, and you'd be like, oh no, it's okay. It's like, no, that's not how the world works anymore. Okay. Not that you can't learn from some people, but they're pretty but there's a pretty small minority. I wouldn't trust them when they mention a very specific thing to invest in because they have interest in it. Yeah, see? Yep. That's what I'm talking about. S'mores are so good. They are. I need some. You know what is also really good? If you ever go camping or have a fire, it's nice to have a banana. You put a whole banana in like a tin foil. You cut into it, cut halfway into it, and you throw chocolate and marshmallows on it, and you wrap it up and throw it in the fire, and then take it out in like a couple minutes. It's so good. It's just like this nice banana ice cream thing. It's really good, but also high in sugar, so probably don't eat it too often. Your diabetes is gonna go up. I don't know a thing about Bitcoin. Most people don't. In fact, yeah, I don't know anything about it. Like, it's so confusing when you think about it, especially when people say they're mining for it. I'm like, how does that work? You know, how do you mine for this non-existent coin on like the internet? I don't get it, but it was a thing. Haven't had that in a long time, but never cooked it over a campfire. Really? That's usually my go-to for it, or even like on a fire pit. If you ever have a fire pit, or like I guess like oh my god, what's it called? The ones that you have in your house. I never have one, like a chimney, a fire, or whatever it is. My brain's not working. Yeah, a fireplace. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, a fireplace. I never had one in my house, so I never really remember the name. But yeah, it's really good. Oh my god, my brain is slowly going. I'm like, wait, what is it called? I think last time I was also trying to say fireplace, but I forgot the name of it. Let me use this information for blackmail. Yeah, people, you never know. You put information out there, someone might be able to use that as blackmail of some sort. Can't trust nobody. I'm so behind in chat. Give me a second. You know how much power some of these YouTubers have? They have a whole parasocial thing going on with people only see person in action, and they don't know the real person is seen. So they take their word. Also, are you having a hard time reading chat because of the silly heart things at the bottom right corner? Oh yeah, that thing is annoying. I don't know if I can turn it off, but yeah, that thing is really hard to see. No, but I'm really just slow in reading chat in general. I've seen enough stupid people with money knowing to know that having money is not enough to know if you should trust someone with a financial situation. The financial influencers have terrible. I listened to them and lucky I didn't invest much, but still lost money with what they said. Yeah, I don't trust anybody on the internet. Okay, I'm like, I might have to skip some. I apologize. Basically, use your computer to do a bunch of math and generate unique codes. To make Bitcoin. Yeah, that's why I don't understand Bitcoin in general. It's like, okay, you make those codes, but like, why? Who is holding these codes? Who are you sending these codes to? really going to English. Okay, I'm reading. I am reading all your messages, but I'm not reading them out loud. Engagement. Yeah, Twitter is really bad right now with all of that. Is half the time I don't even go on anymore. She's skipping the mess. I'm sorry. I'm just really slow. YouTube has an option to turn off if you click the 3 dots on the top. Oh, I didn't even know that. Alright. Oh, okay. I always wonder that with like other people's streams because I have a hard time reading like messages. I'm like, why? I just have to remember that next time I'm in someone's chat. Nowadays you struggle to see a single response to a tweet. It's not a bot or a quote of another tweet in front. Yeah, my DMs recently have been like full of like bots. And it's funny because some of them, they're like trying to like engage in some way. It's like, oh hey, like I totally love like your whatever stream. I'm like, I didn't even stream that. What are you talking about? It's funny because like some of them were like really out of like left field. Cause like one of them was talking about like a FPS game. I'm like, I don't even play FPS games, so I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, my DMs have been like filling with that, and it's just like, oh my god, stop. Oh, the coins in general are just meant to make a quick buck. Oh, and nothing more. I'm sure if you read this message, purpose. See, and I still read it. See, this is what happens. There's no way you can read all these messages live on. I know, but I try to, because since you guys spend time writing it, I try to like read it out loud and like respond to it if I can. I'm just very slow. It's a me thing. I think if you had a reading speed to read every single message, your eyes would catch on fire. Yeah, no, my reading speed is really slow. I'm the worst reader in the world. Other streamers have a hard time reading the chat very often. I had someone that had the same problem in another stream. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, they kind of like skim through it and see which ones they can respond to, and then they read it out loud. But then I feel bad because it's like you guys spend time writing it, so I should at least try to read it. Well, I just become like 5 minutes behind on chat and like forget what everyone's talking about, but it's okay. Did I ever tell you about that option? It's been there for a while. I think you may have, but it might have slipped my brain. That's the thing. I feel like half the time you guys tell me things, I'm like, oh yeah, I should remember this for next time, and I don't. My brain is like a goldfish sometimes, and it's just like, yeah, this is important, and then totally throw it out. Anyways, Atena Yumiya uses her staff as a gun and writes a voice. Yeah, I saw the trailer for it. That game looks so amazing. I'm excited to like buy it. Whenever it comes out. It doesn't come out till next year, right? I think so. Hopefully, I can have time to actually play it. It's either the issue with the heart thing, or you have someone looking at the chat from OBS or something, and it's cutting the chat off a bit. Yeah, you should just pop out the chat on a separate thing so I can actually see it. I should start DMing you and acting like a bot. Please don't. I'm already like, you know, trying to delete most of the ones that I see so that my inbox isn't as like cluttered. You did play Apex a while ago, so the bot wasn't wrong. That's funny because I haven't touched it since. Do I remember any of the controls? No. It's like Lily's having like a community Apex stream or whatever on Saturday, and I'm just like, It's like I don't remember any of like the controls, so I might just watch everyone play if I can, you know, if I can actually like find time to be able to watch the stream. I could tell some bots were trying to DM me on Twitter, but jokes on them. I just turn all off unless I follow that. Yeah, that's the thing. I used to have it like that, but then afterwards I'm like, what if like someone wants to like DM me for a collab, or like, you know, someone wants to make friends with me. I should at least give them a chance to like, you know, drop in and I can like chat with them to see if we actually like click. Oh my god, I'm behind again. There isn't much you can do about reading speed. The most I heard a human eye can catch is around 400 words per minute. Anything past that might be the top 1%. I might no, I'm not even close to the top like 50%. I feel like I'm the slowest reader in the world. I feel bad if my message is too long in stream chat for some reason. No, don't feel bad for having a long messages in my chat. I do appreciate them and I try to read them. But I do understand for like some people might be like, oh yeah, this is too long, but I'm like, no, go for it. It might just take me a longer time to read it, is what it is. I've written messages that are the exact character limit on YouTube before. See, it's all good. It's all up to the streamer if they want to read it or not. So never feel like you have to like, you know, contain how much you have to write in stream. I've never played a Atelier game, but I'll definitely get the art is really nice in it. That's all I can tell you. The art is really pretty and I like how it's all voice acted. Although it's in Japanese, but it's like nice to hear. All I need to be sold on a farming game is a if it's pretty and give me like, no, that's me too. If like you have pretty art, I'll give you a chance. You know, that's my first go-to. If you have pretty art, my foot's already in the door. Maybe I should ask ChatGPT for a message to DM you. Oh my god. And next thing you know, I'll be like answering it because I think it's a real person. Because sometimes GPT is like really good. You read faster, girl. I can't. My eyes can only read so fast. My brain can only process so much before I like misread something, and it's and I go on a tangent of a whole different content of things. I fucking stop it. Some streamers get nervous upon seeing really long messages because they might be troll. Yeah, there's that too. That's why usually for like some messages from like new people that I don't know, I usually try to read them in my head first for the first couple ones to see if like they're trolling or not, and then go from there. But no, I do understand that too because there are a lot of people who like trolling. We're just like, come on. Yeah, if they don't know, if they don't like it, they'll let you know. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like some people, when they're streaming, they have to have at least some like courtesy. I like, don't straight up be like a jerk. maybe reword it in a way that doesn't make you come off as like a jerk. Maybe say that, oh yeah, your message is really long, so I'll read it like later or something. But yeah, never just straight up go for like aggression. I feel like that is not a good idea. Unless, you know, they warn it, like they're being a total jerk, like the chatter is, then yeah, go for it. But if like they're just genuinely asking you a question, don't be mean about it. You know? Dara gets me to look at your house and music is what invites me in. Yep. That's usually for me for like books too. If like your cover of your book is really nice, especially for like mangas and stuff. Oh, and anime, then I would give you a chance. Yeah, but I'm the worst with that. Even if like people say, oh, this anime is really good, if I don't like the artwork, I would probably only watch the first episode and not watch the rest, even if like the story is really good. I rarely write long messages because I know she doesn't like reading. The thing is, it's not that I don't like reading long messages, it's that it takes me a while to read it. That's the thing. It's not that I don't like reading them. It's just that you guys have to suffer through me trying to read it, and I struggle with reading it. I'm totally fine with long messages. You should grow a second head to read faster. Yeah, let me just like, you know, think harder and maybe it'll manifest another head. Maybe I can process things faster if I do that. If you ask me, if you have those sorts of people that get mad at you for saying what you need to, they're not worth going to. The entire point of streaming is to interact with everyone. If you can't interact like you want, what's the point? Yeah, I think some people... I think it's also with some people, they assume that as long as they're playing a video game, they don't really have to like talk to chat in a sense. Like I know some people, when I drop into some people's streams, they don't even acknowledge like new people that come in, which is like, I don't know, maybe you should so that they know that you see them and you're not too hyper focused on the game and you're like still chatting with people. I don't know, that might be a me thing, but who knows. I'm calling you about your car extended warranty. I'll say, just to be honest with people, I show whether they want you to stick around or not. Oh wait, it's almost 11. Please get some rest. Oh my god, how is it already this late? Wait. I will. Let me just chat a little bit and I'll go. But holy, why is it so late already? It's almost 11. I know. I feel like we haven't really been chatting that long, but it's been like 3 hours. I guess you'll never watch Mob Psycho. Oh wait, which Mob? You are correct. I might watch the first episode, but I might not continue watching it. Yeah. You can grow some spider eyes to see how that works. Well, I don't know. If I grow more spider eyes, I don't think my brain can be able to process that much information. I feel like I need 2 brains instead of my one singular brain. Wait, where another pair of glasses get 6 eyes? If only that was a thing. It's funny you mentioned that because I went to someone just doing a just chatting vertical stream, and that was the person that told me I'm not reading that. That's the thing, if you're doing it just chatting, why not read it? Like, I don't understand. I get it if you're playing a video game and you're focusing on it so you can't read like a, you know, a wall of text, but if you're just chatting, I don't see why you can't. I don't know. I don't get it. Also I need you to read the darn I'm not gonna read that one. I feel 50-50 when it comes to directly welcoming new viewers because some people might not like having the spotlight on them. Oh, that makes sense too. But I feel like I would just say hi to them and then, you know, ask them how their day is, and if they want to respond, they can. If not, I'm not offended kind of thing. I just kind of want to acknowledge that like I see them. Which no, I also understand like some people don't want like the tension on them. That's why for me, when I'm in other people's streams, I usually don't say much until I actually have something to say about the stream. So most of the time I'm just lurking in other people's streams in general. The worst on Twitch too, cause the cap limit is 500. While here is oh my god, 500. Yeah, that might be too big of a wall of text for me to like read all at once. Like I'll try, but I'll probably struggle. To be honest, if the streamer doesn't want to acknowledge chat, that's their choice, but they have to acknowledge how it will affect their reach. Yeah, definitely. I feel like the way for you to reach out and grow is to like, you know, appreciate the people who brought you there, and most of it is like chatting, like, you know, your chat and people who subscribe to you and stuff, right? So if you don't acknowledge them, like how do they know that like you actually appreciate them, like, you know, taking time to chat with you? Oh, Atan! Hello, how are you? I'm so sorry that I saw your message so late. How are you doing? I'll be here for 5 minutes. Sorry, actually, no, don't apologize for being here for only 5 minutes. Thank you for even taking 5 minutes of your day to drop by. But how are you doing? Hopefully you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon. I think it's somewhere around that time for you right now. But yeah, I'm slightly behind in chat. Lucky, hello, how are you? But yeah. Had a little bit classic. I just want to chat with you guys. Okay, I haven't seen you guys for a whole week, and I'm trying to appreciate you, and this is what I get. I see how it is. Happened for, and it usually gets resolved. Chat's going fast. Chat's always going fast. I feel like I can never catch up. Astra, please, Mob is so good. Okay, well, when I find time, I'll watch the first episode. And maybe if the first episode actually grabs me, I'll watch the rest of it. I'll try. Speaking of anime, I recently watched Komi Can I loved it so much. I really hope you get it gets another season. If it doesn't, you can always just read the manga. I know the manga is going pretty good right now. I'm not sure why she didn't read it. I guess it was the fact that she was on her phone looking at the chat. Oh, sorry. I gotta drink some water. Looking at the chat, I must have her looked toward from her perspective. Oh, maybe. But then at the same time, if you're streaming vertically, isn't it easier to have it on PC? I don't know how it works when you vertically stream from your phone. I've never tried that, but yeah, it seems very overwhelming to try to read chat because it goes fast and like there's no way for you to like, yeah, look at all of them. I knew you did read it. Shoot. Oh wait, it's afternoon, it's hot, like abnormally. Just getting addicted to touching grass. I gotta touch it until winter hits, Adon, and then I can't touch it no more, is what it is. Sometimes you get the bots to greet new viewers, because sometimes you can't get to everyone when the chat gets big enough. Yeah, I feel like if ever that ever happens, I might actually have to do that. Which then I also feel really sad because then I can't actually greet everyone. But then I think that's just part of like growth. Forget that. I saw go to the Scrooge Duck route, swim in your pile of money and call your chat peasants. Oh, I said just like um just like your whole personality just changes afterwards. Um why touch grass when you can eat it? It's delicious. I don't know about grass, but other vegetables is good. I don't know about grass though. Grass, you don't know what has been in the grass. Just one episode is enough. Oh, is it? Okay. I'll try to watch it. Maybe this weekend if I have time. I would read the manga, but the anime is so it's so fun watching the stands again. Okay. I know that makes sense too. But I feel like if you're waiting for a season 2, it's always nice to like go into the manga, because it's like, you know, you want to know what's going on. I have no clue. The vertical streaming thing is new to me. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of vertical streaming in general. I feel like you can only do it for just chatting and like specifically karaoke. Like I've seen a couple of people do like gameplay with it, and it's really hard because then your game is so small and then you're really small. It's so hard to see. The first episode had me hooked already because of how fun to watch it. Oh, is it? I know that Komi was like really good too. I thought I heard a lot of people talking about it. Don't feel sad if you ever get to that point. That's going to be your chat to understand how it. Yeah, I know, but then it's kind of sad because then you lose that connection with like your community, right? Because then it feels like everyone is just like turned into just the unknown person, and you don't get to like get to know them. Not being like pure social or anything, but I feel like when you're smaller, you get to know like individual chatters better. Is what it is. And you seem to have some understanding viewers, so you would be fine in that case. Yeah, I know my chat is really good, but I still feel really bad when I skip messages and stuff. You do try getting all viewers, but skipping has happened in chat when chat gets too fast. Yeah, it does. Vertical streaming isn't the best for get. Yeah, no. I've seen a couple people do it, and it's so hard to see like the game they're playing. And it's just like, I don't know. It's 11, please sleep. I will. I'm almost done. Let me just, you know, chat, get to the bottom, and then I'll release everyone so everyone can go to sleep, or like, you know, do something if it's midday for you. But it sucks for just chatting because the way I guess like how like the chat is with it. Like I feel like it's more reasonable for just chatting to do vertical if that's your thing, because then there's less things on the screen to bother you. At best it would also work for other mobile games that are vertical. Yeah, and then I guess you can put yourself in the corner and then just have like the whole screen just be the mobile game. I have a vertical monitor, so it's okay for me. On my desktop, I'm not a fan of vertical on mobile. Having a story finished in anime. I don't know, that's the thing though. It depends on how popular it is in Japan though. Because it's weird how like sometimes like anime gets really popular in like the West, but in Japan it's like it's not that popular and it doesn't get another season. So it's always a hit or a miss. Vertical streaming for gaming is the worst. I mean, don't you love it when you can't see most of the gameplay, especially the act? Yeah, that's the thing. It's like sometimes it's like so small and you can't even read what like the text is, and it's like, ooh, I'm like squinting and it still doesn't work. Wait, did you see that down Stranger? I didn't see the ending when he said goodbye. I think I read the beginning part of it, and then I forgot the part where he said bye. I think that's what happened. This is what happens when I try to read fast and then it's like, wait, I like missed parts of it. Addressing each mission from the anime chapters. Yeah, but for mobile, for just chatting, oh, you're typing a lot, so the stream is constantly going from your whole screen to super small space. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I never really type. Okay, whenever I'm watching a vertical stream, it's always on a PC, so maybe that just doesn't bother me because yeah, I never really watch vertical ones on my phone. When oh, okay, yeah, when I get to Lily's message, I will go to bed. More seasons. If it gets popular, maybe I'll keep the anime go. That's maybe. I don't know though. I think it has to be really specific and it has to be like either it's meant for kids or it's meant for like if it's an action based one, then it might go on forever. But I feel like Komi may not because it doesn't seem like it fits either category. Man, please rest. Okay, so when I read Lily's message, I will go to sleep. I will go to sleep now. See, this is the only way I can go to sleep when I'm like, okay, this is really the ending point. It's getting late for everybody. Oh, okay. Let me just stretch. Good night, Astra. Yes, good night, everyone. Let me just drink some water and I'll just do a general goodbye to everyone. Alright. So, thank you everyone for staying for like 3 hours. If you stayed for the whole 3 or you just dropped by, I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you guys had a wonderful good night, morning, afternoon, depending on where you are. And have a amazing Friday. And I will see you guys on Sunday for Terraria, which I will be playing with nothing. Alright, goodbye everyone. I shall release you guys from your jail cells. Please go to bed if it's super late for you guys, especially everyone in the east. Everyone from everywhere else, please go to sleep at a reasonable time. Alright, goodbye everyone. Bye.